Wednesday, June 3rd. So 15 years ago, NBA Finals played between Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat. Obviously, you had Miami Heat's big three: LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. You know how super that team was. They made it to the finals, but they didn't win it. They got upset by the Dallas Mavericks that year, lost in 6 games. That was a shocker. And that's the series where LeBron James didn't play like he was supposed to. He definitely messed up in that game, that series. He wasn't up to the challenge. He did not step up and play as well as we expected him to play. It was definitely a shocking result, the NBA Finals. I give credit where it's due to Dirk Nowitzki, those guys. And plus, when you look at this NBA Finals, at the time it started in May 31st, and concluded on June 12th. This was the rematch of the finals in 2006. That's when I'm started doing in June. I'll start looking back at NBA Finals since we are about to head to the NBA Finals. Obviously Sacramento and OKC playing them off Game 7, like face the Knicks. And the NBA Finals start this coming week. They do some NBA Finals retrospective. Because 2006, they had faced each other 5 years earlier. So it's the 20th anniversary of that NBA Finals when the Wade, that was like his coming out party. You had Jason Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Eddie Crawford. Those are Hall of Famers that was in that NBA Finals. Dirk Nowitzki won the MVP. The Miami Heat won the opening game. They were heavy favorites and they eventually led a 2-1 series lead. Then the Dallas Mavericks won the next three, captured their first championship. And Dirk Nowitzki was a German player from Germany. He became the first second European to win the White the Tony Parker in 2007. The first German player to do so. So this was a big accomplishment because Dirk Nowitzki overcame heavily favored super team despite his previous turbulent playoffs history as the only star player on the Asian squad. The series has been acclaimed as one of the greatest finals of all time. So this is the second time these two teams met. And also it was the first time since 2006 that either Los Angeles Lakers or San Antonio Spurs represented the Western Conference in the finals, only the second time since 1998. And the 13th consecutive NBA Finals to feature a Western Conference champion from either the states of California or Texas. This also was the first final since 1998 to not to feature Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Shaquille O'Neal at the time. So there's a lot of interesting subplots in this finals at the time. But he had the home court advantage by virtue of a regular season record than the Mavericks. This was the only time, second time rather, the East Conference had home court advantage in the finals since the end of the Michael Jordan era, 1998. Also marked the first time since 1995 that the Eastern Conference team lost in the finals despite having home court advantage. Also, the 2011 finals marked the first time a finals matchup in Game 1 was played in the month of May since 1986. Dallas Mavericks were 57-25. They were the third seed. Miami Heat was the second seed, 58-24. During the regular season, the Mavericks beat the Heat. Actually beat them twice, 106-95. The Mavericks beat the Heat second time, 98-96. So they swept. Yeah, they swept Miami. They won both regular season matchups. Yeah, this is a bad series for LeBron, man. Like I said, he did not play well in this series. Miami won the first game 92-84. LeBron had 24 points. Dwayne Wade had 10 rebounds, 6 assists. In game 2, that was won 95-93. Dirk Nowitzki had 24 points, 11 rebounds. Jason Kidd, Terry had 5 assists each. Dwayne Wade had 36 points. Bosh and James had 8. Dwayne Wade had 6. The thing about it, that match on game 2 is that the Mavericks was down 15 points, came back. It was the biggest comeback in the NBA Finals since the 24-point comeback the Celtics did against the Lakers in Game 4 of the 2008 NBA Finals. Luka was hit a 3 with 26.7 seconds left to give the Mavericks a 93-90 win. I mean 93-90 lead. Myron Jones tied it with a 3-pointer of his own with 24.5 seconds to go. Jason Terry left him open, wide open. Then Jason Kidd ran the clock down, and Nowitzki then made a drop leg with his left injured hand. 3.6 seconds to go. He had no timeout, so Dwayne Wade potentially shot a game-winning 3, hit the back of the buzzer, and fell to the ground. Attempt to draw a foul on Nowitzki. The Mavs win both the Heat's 9-game home win streak in the playoffs, costing them a chance to tie the Bulls in '96 for 10 straight wins. This was the second straight finals with a 1-1 split, 2 games of the 5 straight years, with one team leading 2-0. Thanks for hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the 18 people watching. Subscribe to the channel. 13 people right now. Subscribe to the channel. Then you go to game 3. The Mavericks lost to the Heat 88-86. Dwayne Wade had 29 points. LeBron had 9 assists. Dwayne Wade had 11 points. Devin Booker had 34 points. He led most of the game. Mavs fought back from a 14-point deficit with 39.6 seconds left in the fourth. LeBron James found Chris Bosh for a 20-foot baseline jumper. Rick Douglas had a chance to force overtime but missed a well-defended fadeaway jumper at the buzzer as the Heat had Dallas another defeat to go 2-1. It was a -6 win in its last 7 NBA Finals, before by 3 points or less. But things changed. Here comes game 4. Miami Heat. It was Dallas Mavericks 86-83. This is very close competitive NBA Finals. You know, most of the games, it's pretty close for the most part. So things turned around in game 4. With Nowitzki questionable with a flu, he had 21 points as Dallas won 86-83. The Browns had 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Dwayne Wade led the team in scoring. It was a back and forth affair. 12 lead changes, 15 ties. Miami went up 74-65 in the fourth quarter. A baseline jump by Udonis Haslem, signing their largest lead of the game. Then at the timeout, Dallas answered with 4 straight points by Jason Terry. So to the 6th straight, he will score with Dallas down 15 halfway through the fourth quarter. Game 2, so Dallas will take the first lead of the fourth quarter, 5:15 to go. That's regulated by Terry. They held the lead for the rest of the game. Miami cut the lead to 1 twice in the final minute. 82-81 with 20 seconds left after Dwayne Wade missed a 1 of 2 free throws. The Wizards hit a layup with 4 seconds left to extend the lead 3. The dunk by Wade with 9 seconds left. 2 free throws by Terry pushed the lead back up to 3 with a chance to tie the game with 3. Wade fumbled the inbounds pass with 6 seconds, 6.7 seconds to go. Make a dominant save to prevent a backcourt violation. Ball landed in Mac Miller's hands, whose desperate 3 had airballed at the buzzer, and Dallas won 86-83. LeBron James, this is when he started playing poorly even more. Like, had 8 points total in game 4 on 3-11 shooting, 27.2% shooting. He was 0 for 6 from the field, and he was guarded by Jason Kidd and Jason Terry. So then in game 5, Dallas won 112-103. Dwayne Wade had 23 points. James and Bosh had 10 rebounds. LeBron had 10 assists. The Wizards had 29 points. This thing. Then you had LeBron James and Dwayne Wade mocking with fake calls during the pregame workthroughs that he was faking his reported flu. Years later, Wade announced this was a childish interview with the whiskey. So game 5 saw the first time either team would break 100 points in this game, in this series. You know, 3-point range was in full effect for Dallas. They hit 13 out of 19 tries Jason Kidd, JJ Barea. LeBron make 10 of those 13 made threes. So go to game six. Dallas closed it out at Miami, 105-95. Jersey Terry had 27 points, eight assists for Jason Kidd. LeBron James had 21 points, but not all for naught. Mavericks went into like a zone defense that perplexed Miami. They went on a 21-4 run and spent 5.5 minutes. Sean Stevens made 3-pointers. They made 9-12 shots during the stretch. Sean Stevenson making 3 points in a 24-second duration. Give Dallas a 40-28 lead with 9:42 to go in the first half. Then the Heat went on a 14-0 run to take a 42-40 lead. In the second half, James did not score until making a layup with 1:49 remaining in the third. And the Mavericks led by 9 going to the fourth quarter after Ian Mahinmi hit buzzer beater to give Dallas an 81-72 lead. Had a 12-point lead with 8:12 to go. Just coasted. Whiskey made jumps to help build the Mavericks lead to 10. The Mavericks led the final 22 minutes in the game, won their first championship in franchise history with winning Finals MVP. Had a poor performance in the first half, but managed to score 18 points in the second half. As the final sounded emotional noise, he went straight to the locker room in tears. He emerged for the trophy presentation. So the aftermath of this NBA Finals is that it was considered one of the best ever. Though it is overshadowed by the two other great finals in the decade, 2013 2016. And obviously, LeBron was criticized heavily for his performance, rightfully so, because he averaged 17.8 points a game, 7.2 rebounds a game, 6.8 assists in the 6 games, coming in just an 8.7 assists, 9 rebound performance in a pivotal game 4. And plus, he was guarded by smaller players like Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, JJ Barea, Sean Stevenson. He didn't take advantage of those mismatches, so that was his lowest point of his career. Even James, admitted it a couple years ago, 2024. So they rebounded and won the next 2 NBA Finals. But this was the high point for the Mavericks at the time. Franchise player Dirk Nowitzki and what he did before 2011, the Mavericks had not come away with the Larry O'Brien Trophy after 10 straight postseason trips. Also, in 2011, we're all coming together. The Mavericks championship run being considered as one of the toughest in NBA history, along with 1969 Celtics and 1995 Rockets. In 2011, they survived escape from Trailblazers in the first round, swept the defending champion Lakers in the second round, and beat the upstart Thunder in the conference finals. From there, they pulled off one of the biggest upsets in NBA Finals history by defeating the Big Three, Miami Heat. The Mavericks did not have the home court advantage and held the 3 rounds. And on the road to the finals, and basically had ended the narrative as a playoff underperformer. He tied for the record for most field goals made to take the lead in the last 90 seconds of the fourth quarter, overtime, and won playoff with 5. So that was the best of time for the Mavericks. So that's it, man. At 6 o'clock, I'll be back. So about 60 years later, John Artis and Hurricane Reuben Carter about the situation that happened in Paterson, New Jersey, back in 1966. So we get into that later at 6 o'clock. He was wrongfully in prison, something they didn't do. So we're gonna get into that real soon. Later on today at 6 o'clock. Alright, so that's it, man. Stay tuned for later. Be back. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That's all I gotta say about that. Be right back later. Till then, talk to you soon.